Turning kick is by far the most commonly used kick for kickboxing, MMA, Muay Thai, karate, taekwondo, and the rest. But to build a great turning kick, instructors don't just need to be doing turning kicks with their students. What you need is a series of tools that will develop the muscles, the reflexes, the movement for your students that will turn your turning kick from just a movement into a weapon within their arsenal. Here's a sequence of tools that you can use, that you can employ right away. You're going to add these to your teaching repertoire. It's going to change all of your students' turning kicks as of the moment you start using them. Okay, so before we even look at practicing the techniques, learning the drills and testing the abilities, let's just look at the individual skill that we're trying to develop: the turning kick, the roundhouse kick, Moroshigiri for Japanese. We'll do another kicking shot first. We've got Dimitri here. He has a relatively acceptable turning kick. Rip it. Again. Okay, it's a beautiful turning kick. So that's a basic body length turning kick. If you want to develop it, we need to look at individual skills that build into that. Now, one of them is going to be that we're going to play on a hand target. So we're going to change what we're doing. We're going to do something very related, which is going to be kicking through a whip style kick on a hand target. Let's have a look. When I'm holding this target, it should be held relatively flat. Okay, so not with a kick, flat. Throw a whip. This is not a drill. This is skill development. Be aware of what you're doing. You need to really articulate, this is skill development, and that's what we're doing right now. Other person's turn. Next skill we're going to look at is the turning snap kick. This is where we're going to come up at a different angle. We're looking for body poise, posture, balance, control. These critical items that we're trying to develop when we're doing the turning snap kick. It's got a totally different outcome to practicing a whip kick. Slight angle, so we're holding it for a snap kick, we're going to hold it at a slight angle. So we're going to expect that the leg's coming up in this angle. The reason we hold the target at a specific angle, which is this one, is we're training the partner to kick in an angle perpendicular to that. That will be the most fulfilling way that they hit the target. So if it's flat and I kick it on an angle, I skim, and it's very unfulfilling. So my partner right now is training my angle in various ways, and he's going to hold it approximately, not 45, a bit less than 45 off. When we're practicing the turn snap kick, items to be focused on are all about posture and position. So that where the hands are, the way the head is shaped, that we're looking down the target, that the knee comes up, it kicks, recoils, and we land down with balance without flipping to the ground. That's our turning snap kick. Let's have a look at what's next. Again, if you're here and you're still here and you're watching this, then we've definitely done our job. Please click on that subscribe button and help us out to make some more videos like this to help you teach your students. Okay, so we're literally just learning how to have both feet in the air and actively kicking. Once we've skilled up this, we're going to change it slightly. We're going to get 2 shields. This time we're going to shield, it'll be 1, 2. And I'll do back the other way. Going back the other way. Once I feel comfortable hitting 2 targets, then all we do is we bump our team up to 3. Once we've hit our 3, bump our team up to 4, 5, and then we'll be walking up and down or seeing how long we can do it continuously. The other person's turn. Easy, really quick drill. Excellent cardio. So my fitness is improving, my balance is improving, and I'm developing that hip swivel required for my turning kick. Let's have a look what's next. Exceedingly similar drill. Now this is a drill, this is not a skill. Once we can do 3 in a row, that's the skill development. That skill is now being developed. Now we need to drill it. So we want to do hundreds. The same thing we're going to do here. I'll hold it crisscrossed, choosing the angle I want my partner to be kicking at, and choosing the height I want it to be kicking at. So about just above belt level height would be the appropriate height for this style of kick. Start off here. We'll do it on the spot first. Once we've done it on the spot, we're going to start moving ourselves down the line. So we're going to do the exact same skill, but we're just moving down the room. Again, the key item here is that we're learning to roll our hip over required for the turn kick. As we're coming up, we're kicking and we're immediately turning back. And again, this is one of the best fitness skills you have. So if you're doing this drill, you're drilling with this, excellent cardiovascular fitness. Let's have a look what else we've got. So we're going to start with a step behind turning kick. So we're going to start with a step behind turning kick. My partner steps and kicks. And then does again, steps, kicks. Once we feel comfortable with that, then we're going to have to tornado. Starting from a step behind. Straight to our tornadoes. Once we've hit tornadoes, if we're hitting 5 in a row, that's about the number before we start to get dizzy. So you want to set about 5, that's about it, then changing it over. Again, this is cardio intensive, so it is absolutely great because it's got 2 benefits. 1, I'm learning to throw my hip for the turn kick. Number 2, I'm jumping, which is immediately great for my cardio. So look what else we've got. The snap for the turning kick. What are people describing with that? Well, they're not talking about snapping on your knee. It's actually a misnomer. What we're talking about is contracting the hamstring muscles mid-height of kick to retract the leg from being caught. So let's have a look at how we want it to look during the skill. Just a basic turning kick. Perfect. Now, if we've got that, the next thing we want to do is we want to learn how to retract our knee even faster. So we're going to do something a bit strange. We're going to now go back to a spinning heel kick. Great. So there's our spinning heel kick. But now we're going to spin around really slow. Let's just do one really slow. We're going to come around. Instead of hitting, we're going to do a turning kick and come back. That means we're going to have to shoot that leg out a lot faster than usual. Let's have a look again. As slow as you can. Okay, now just at normal speed. Again, you can't do this super fast. This is skill development. If Dimitri spins too fast, he won't be able to get his foot up there. He's learning very quickly that he needs to shoot that leg quickly, open it and close it quickly to get that target. Listen. When we're doing this is skill development. We're not executing a turn kick. So if there's no power, that doesn't actually matter. You're working towards a skill and a muscle group that should be working in a very specific way. Let's have a look at what else we should be doing for our turn kick. So I'm going to hold it with the slightest angle. I'm going to start with 1. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to hit 3. I'm going to go as far as we can. There will be a critical point where you can't go any further. So make sure you choose your height appropriately. So if you've got students, they're not looking totally silly. It's not valueless. So we end up here, we're no longer developing our turn kick skill. It needs to emulate and look similar to what we want to be producing here. So I might drop it a little bit lower, keep it on the appropriate angle for my turn kick, and sit there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I want to try and go up to 10. Once we've got that and you feel comfortable with standing still, having good balance, appropriate posture, and the knee moving, then we're going to do it with the moving. So we have 2 explosive muscles working at once. I'm going to come up with my turn kick. Dimitri's move back a little bit. Notice I can no longer hit the target. I'm going to jump, keeping my knee high, jump. I'm keeping my knee high. I'm jumping and kicking simultaneously at the same time. So we're going to do that down the room. I'm going to do that down the room on my right. I'm going to do that down the room on my left. My partner's going to then do it down the room on his right and his left. Both of my legs are going to be used exactly the way I want. My ankle stability on my left leg, the time I just did it, will improve out of sight. My calf muscle will be strengthened, my understanding of my balance, and the leg kicking will be absolutely a lot better. During the whole exercise, my hip is over So I'm in the position that I need to start to develop. The common problem with turning kick, or people learning turning kick early, is that they don't roll their hip over. This deliberately sets them up on that path to success. All right, so there's your 3 or 4 things. If you're learning turning kick, or you're teaching turning kick, or if you've got a club where you're teaching to other people, I thoroughly encourage you to look for drills that you can apply that enhance the skill. Don't worry about doing just the skill. You can't just do the skill all day long. You should be doing drills that contribute to the development of that skill. Thanks. See you on the mats. My name's TMadsen.